Okay, what we got here is a solution of iodine. As a kid, my mom used to put this on cuts because it disinfects. Okay, it's not very soluble in water. It makes very little dissolves in water. You can see a solid here at the bottom, but it makes a dark brown solution. But it's not. It really doesn't like water because iodine is what we call nonpolar, and water is polar. And so iodine and water really don't like each other too much. I'm going to pour some iodine in here. This is called a separatory funnel, and you'll see the reason for that in a minute. So I'm going to pour some of that iodine solution in here. And you can see it's very nice and brown. Right, very nice and brown. And then to it I'm going to add a different solvent. So there's iodine and water. Iodine does a little bit of water, but not much. And now I'm going to add something that's nonpolar. It's called cyclohexane. I'm going to add that to this, what we call separatory funnel. Now a couple things are going to happen here. Number one, the cyclohexane is going to float on top because it's less dense. So if we look here, the cyclohexane is on top. Okay? Now I'm going to shake it a couple times.
Well, that's cool. Just changing color. Wow.
And what's happening here is the iodine really likes the cyclohexane because cyclohexane is nonpolar and iodine is nonpolar. And nonpolars like nonpolars. And polar materials like polar materials. It's kind of like fat and water soluble vitamins. There's vitamins that like fat, which is nonpolar. And we can see this is called a separatory funnel because we're slowly separating the iodine from the water. And I like this because iodine and cyclohexane really makes a pretty color. And you notice the iodine is almost all gone from the water. If I would keep on doing this a little bit longer, it would be all gone, virtually all gone. And it's called a separatory funnel is because now what I can do is separate the water, which is the bottom. I just drain this out. And see, now I have the water here and the iodine up here and the cyclohexane. I've separated it based on density.